What's going on, Coach? It's Lucas, and in today's video, we're talking everything to do with sales funnels. What is a sales funnel? What's one of the best funnels you can install into your coaching business, and how funnels work to get you leads and book you clients while automating 80% of the process. It will literally change your life. It'll change your business. Now, it's not a quick fix. We can't just install it and in 24 hours you have all these clients, but it's a great system to install into your business so you can go from manual prospecting and automate most of your business and be positioned as an expert. And stick around in this video because it may be a bit longer, but it's gonna have so much value for you if you actually take action on it and you're trying to build a coaching business, whether that's online or offline. Now, it works very, very well with an online business, and it also works well with an offline business. Now, obviously, I deal with online coaches, but this whole system will really be the same, or at least the same steps will be involved. Now, this question comes from Holly, and Holly asks a great question, and she leads with a great attention-grabbing headline that caught my attention. So if you do want your questions answered on video, do as Holly does. Holly says, "Hey, Lucas, I just finished binge watching all your YouTube videos. I've literally paid for courses to learn what you give away for free." Thanks, Holly. That's totally my model. Give 99% of away, give 100% of it away for free, and it helps everybody. And those few action-taking coaches who want to actually work with me and join the university sign up. And as you learn, the whole idea of a funnel really centers around that, and we'll get into it in a sec here. Thank you. I hope you can turn my question into a video. Here we are. I'm still not clear exactly what a funnel is or should look like for my coaching business. Any advice? Thanks again. I applied for the university a few days ago. Can't wait to get started. Holly, I did see the application, and we'll definitely be chatting and make sure it's a good fit for you. Now, I want you to think of a funnel as this little stack of books. And this isn't about books, and I'm not gonna be talking about these books, but just think of your funnel as a upside down V. You've seen this before. Here's where there's gonna be a lot of people, and at the bottom is your coaching program. Whether that's a group coaching, a course, product, one-on-one program, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever model you're using, this is gonna work. Now, you are most likely gonna have a separate funnel for every product or every offer. Now, this can change, and you can have everything all in one funnel, but let's just say, just for simplicity's sake, you have a one-on-one coaching program, and we're creating a funnel around that one-on-one coaching program. Let's say it's a $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 or $2,000 one-on-one coaching program. Doesn't matter. Let's just say a $2,500 one-on-one coaching program. That's at the bottom of this funnel. That's that tiny book that you can barely see that a few people is gonna be perfect for. Now, up here is this big book. This is all the attention up here. This is your social media. This is your Facebook stuff. This is your ads. This is your podcast you're doing, whatever it is you're doing to get attention. We'll just call it this piece, although it really be all up here, but we'll just, for simplicity's sake. And there's gonna be thousands and thousands and thousands of people who see that. Now, you can have an offer out there to the top of the funnel. You've heard that before. The top of the funnel, usually an opt-in, a lead magnet, a checklist, and I'll talk about some of the best ones I've seen, a video series, a free course, a tutorial, whatever that is. This is this piece. Let's just say that thousands of people see a piece of content of yours, or an ad, or a website, or a blog, or whatever. Let's just say 1,000 people see it. They go through the first part of the funnel, and they enter the second piece of the funnel, which would be your email list. So now they're on your email list, and you've taken 1,000 people who say they're interested. Let's say your social media followers who say they're all interested, but you put something out there saying, hey, whose hand is gonna come up for this free offer? I got something for free, name, email, download, enter your list. Now you filter out a lot of people, and the list has gotten smaller. The funnel, you're moving them down the funnel, and there's less people here. But these are good people. We don't care about the rest of them because they probably wouldn't work with us anyway. We're moving them through the next step. This could be the relationship building phase. They've opted in, they're getting some emails, they're building a relationship, they're working through to, let's just for simplicity's sake, say a webinar. So they've opted in, and now they're gonna move into a webinar. Now there's way less people on this webinar, but you've pre-qualified people. You've taken maybe 500 people on your list, and you've moved them into a webinar. Let's say 200 people go into your webinar and they watch your webinar. Then they go through, just for simplicity's sake, an application. And there's only gonna be maybe 50 people who apply. And then out of that application, maybe 10 will work with you and pay your $2,500. This is very simple, but I'm just kind of trying to explain that these start from the top, tons of people, not everyone's perfect, and you're gonna work them through steps, and automating that process is gonna change your life. So now let's talk about really the only 2 funnels that we build, and this is what we do within the university, and this is what I do with coaches. You don't have to have an amazing program built yet. You can just be starting and apply this, or you can have been doing this for 5 years and you're manually crushing it and you're prospecting all day long and DMing and doing all this stuff. Let's stop that nonsense and build something like you just saw. So here's what I see works best. You've got your lead generation funnel. You want leads, you want to build an email list, a checklist, an ebook, something very relevant. I got some good videos on how to create your lead magnets, so look at those, check those out. I'll put some links around here. We want to find those people who say they're interested or who are watching your stuff or who are mildly interested into, hey, I want to enter a relationship with you, name, email, and you're building your email list. Now from there, you can move them into the next step, which for simplicity's sake, when you're just starting, I would go right to an application or a discovery call or a strategy call where you can start talking to them. Make it very easy for them. Now you want to build a relationship within there. So they're joining your email list. You can build a relationship a week, 2 weeks. Sometimes some people will be instant. Just depends on how hot, how cold, how ready they are. But you're going to continually build a relationship. Every 2 weeks, you're going to say, hey, I got spots open, book a discovery call. They're going to book a discovery, you got to get on the phone, and you're going to bring people into your one-on-one coaching program. We're talking one-on-one here. Now, eventually, you want to sell one to many. I have coaches start this way because I want you guys getting in conversations. The more people we can talk to, the more we learn about them. Even if 80% of people are saying no, I don't really care at first. We're going to get those numbers up, but I want you in conversations. Once we have 15, 20, 25 conversations, we book some clients, we're making some money, then right in this little process, we got leads, relationship, we build a webinar. A webinar would sell one too many for us. So if people are interested in what you do, you would send them into a webinar room where you would present your presentation and then your offer and talk about your coaching program to 100, 200, 500, 1,000 people, whatever your webinar room, and however many people watch your webinar. That could be live, and that could be recorded, or that could be a masterclass like I do, right? Whatever you choose to do is gonna work, but I'd hold off on the webinar until you really know your people and you're working with a few. Put a few case studies in that masterclass, in that webinar, and now it's basically automated. Your job is gonna be to create content, manage your ads, and work with clients. They're entering the top of your funnel, the big book. They're moving on to your email list, second book. They're building a relationship, the third book. They're watching your masterclass or your webinar, fourth book. And they're coming out with an application, and they're either gonna book through a call or book straight to an order form, depending how awesome your webinar is and the price of your coaching program. That's what I help coaches build. That's all we're doing, and we're tweaking the results, and we're tweaking the numbers and the headlines and the copy until that whole system works. Now again, at first you can just create a simple 3-step funnel, but eventually we'll have 4 or 5 steps and automate the whole thing. We don't do it right off the bat because we want some real-time feedback, but once that puppy is polished, your business can literally run on autopilot when it comes to the lead generation and getting on calls with people. After that, your job is to create content and serve your clients. And every once in a while, tweak your funnel, manage your ads, manage your social media, do all that stuff. That's like the ultimate dream, and it's the ultimate goal that any coach should have. So at the end of the week, you've got at the bottom 5 clients ready to work with you, 2 clients ready to work with you, depending what it is you offer and how much traffic you drive into the top of the funnel, again, through free and paid strategies. Truly hope that helps break down the whole idea of a funnel. And literally, I just gave you exactly what we build out. Now with software and technology, it's pretty easy to build out. A lot of coaches and a lot of online entrepreneurs are getting the idea of building out funnels, but what they're lacking oftentimes is the copy. They're lacking the marketing magic behind it. They're lacking the how-to, the tech, the setups. If you want help with it, check out the Coaches University. I'm not pushing this. You're free to check it out. It is by application only. If you want to continuously consume the free stuff, I've got the podcast, which dives into this kind of stuff. I've got the YouTube channel, and I got Instagram, where a lot of these videos come from. So if you do have a question, don't hesitate to shoot me a DM on Instagram. And I truly, truly hope that serves you for anything else. Join the online coaching community where we talk funnels, we talk lead gen, and we talk clients all day long. I'll see you inside. All the links will be above, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.